nothing alike. We's different. You ain't the hustling type. We's different.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose is back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. Word is bond, love is love. Like, comment, subscribe, and do all the above. And if you ain't doing anything today, follow my Instagram, Ruger_Rose. We are here. All right. So, as of January 1st, 2022, we have a new WWE champion. And his name is Brock Lesnar. Now, if you've been sleeping under a rock, Roman Reigns has caught COVID, and he will be out for pretty much the rest of the week. Pretty much from what they're saying, it seems Roman will be at SmackDown on Friday. But due to the unfortunate events that occurred, Brock and Roman could not have happened at day one. Instead, Brock Lesnar got inserted into the Fatal 4-Way WWE Championship match, which became a Fatal 5-Way, and Brock Lesnar became WWE Champion. And now, these weren't the original plans. Brock Lesnar was not supposed to be WWE Champion. I'm just ever so curious as who was supposed to walk out WWE Champion that night. But considering the fact what happened, we will never know. Instead, we got this. So another unscheduled thing that happened last night on Raw was a Fatal 4-Way to determine who would face Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble. And it just so happens Bobby Lashley, the almighty Bobby Lashley, got the win. And finally, and I cannot stress this enough, finally, for the first time ever at the Royal Rumble, we will get the Beast versus the Almighty. We're going to get Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley for the very first time ever. Oh, this should be good. Oh, this should be real good. Now, it's pretty clear why it's taking so long for this match to happen. Because if you really think about it, their paths never had the ability to meet. How and why? Well, Brock Lesnar debuted in 2002, and he left in 2004. Bobby Lashley didn't make his debut until 2005. And he didn't leave until 2007. During that time, during both of the periods of time, Brock Lesnar tried out for NFL. Then he went to the UFC. Then he came back to the WWE back in 2012. When Bobby Lashley left in 2007, Bobby Lashley tried his hand in MMA as well. Never made it to the UFC, but he definitely did what he could in the MMA. Got an undefeated record on top of that. Plus, he went to TNA, where he became ever so dominant under Impact Wrestling. And then Lashley made his return in 2018. Now, when Bobby Lashley made his return in 2018, that is where the talk started to happen. Like, oh, okay. Bobby Lashley's back. Brock Lesnar's here. Maybe it could happen. But with Bobby Lashley coming back, Bobby Lashley was never really in the World Championship picture. He was mostly mid-card. From 2008 to, I say, 2009. I think 2020 is where he kind of got to the main event status, in a sense. But within that time, within the 2 years that Bobby came back, Brock pretty much was champion. Yeah, he pretty much was champion. I think when he came back, Yeah, when he came back, Brock was already Universal Champion. So, and they were on the same brand at the same time, but they didn't want to make the match yet. They wanted it to add up. So 2020 happened, and Brock lost the WWE Championship to Drew McIntyre and wasn't seen for pretty much a whole year. Bobby Lashley came into 2020, couple wins. Then had to get knocked down by Aleister Black at WrestleMania. They got back a little bit more wins. They had to get knocked back down by Drew McIntyre. Then after the Drew McIntyre loss, is when Bobby Lashley just became dominant. And I mean dominant. He never lost a match after that. After that match at Backlash, he never lost another match. 2021, still weren't sure. But then Brock came back. He came back for Roman. And we still weren't sure. But unforeseen events have led us to this point, because January 29th is when the clash that we've all been wanting happens. What can we expect from this match? Well, if this match happened earlier in their careers, it probably would not be as great or as good as it could be. Both men, collegiate wrestlers. Both men, powerful, dominant. Two of the most dominant men in the game today. On top of that, these two can fight. As I said, Bobby Lashley dabbled a little bit with MMA. Lesnar, of course, UFC. So they both have a license to kick somebody's ass for real. Are we going to see that? I don't know. All I know is that if WWE gives this time, and they should, because WWE has catered to Bobby Lashley very well in the last 2 years. And you know how WWE likes Brock Lesnar, so when you got that much behind you, I think this match will be great. Well, I say good. I don't know about great, but I believe this could be a very good match. And I am ready for every single minute. Now, of course, Brock Lesnar wins, but I'm more curious as to where this goes, because Brock wins. Who we got at Mania? Because I really thought this match could happen at Mania. I think it should have happened at Mania, honestly. It might be better. The atmosphere may be way better. Even though I'm pretty sure the Rumble's probably gonna be rocking. But regardless, I think this could have been better at Mania. But regardless, I'm good with it. I'm good with it either way. I'm good with this match either way. Trust me, I'm going to enjoy every minute. I followed both men's WWE careers from start to finish, or from start to now. And boom. It's amazing how we got here. Plus, imagine the promos. Imagine MVP and Paul Heyman go at it in a promo battle. It's going to be something to watch. I'd be down for it. I would be down for it. Ooh, this is going to be good. And I can't wait for it. The Rumble. Strap in, baby. We in for a ride. But until then, it's been Rose, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love and support. As always, you already know what it is, man. We here. Once something drops, you already know I'm going to be here for it. We actually have New Year's Evil tonight, where I feel like Braun Breaker may be our new NXT champion. So if that's the case, I will be here tomorrow. I will be here tomorrow to discuss it. Plus, we have Hangman Danielson 2 tomorrow night. So if something happens there, I'll be here Thursday to talk about it. You already know what it is, man. So until next time, peace, love, 100. Yeah.